So by the end of this video, you're going to have downloaded into your brain stems the tools necessary in order to write your screenplay from start to finish. Hey everyone, Alan Northern here, giving you filmmaking tips and tricks, and today we are going to teach you how to write a screenplay from beginning to end in 9 easy steps. If you're excited to learn how, just smash that like button and let's get started. So first off, here's one thing to keep in mind. What inspired you to write the screenplay to begin with? Was it a concept, an idea, an inner struggle, a feeling, a song, an emotion? So I need you to keep your initial inspiration in mind each and every time you crack open that computer, because you're going to be working on this for at minimum a few months, at most a few years. So you've just got to be sure that the rocks that ignited your story concept is strong enough to fuel you all the way through until the final page. Does it get you excited? Great, it should, because after you initially write it, you're going to submit it to all kinds of different competitions and receive all kinds of different feedback that you're going to filter through your feedback system and then continue to rewrite your screenplay. So just keep this feeling in mind, because odds are you're gonna need it. Step number 2, research. So what you've got to do is find a script that's similar to yours, and hopefully it's a commercial success, because if it is, that means that your script has an audience. So if you can, the script should be in the same genre and hopefully it has the same catalyst. So as you're reading it, you should just be keeping in mind what makes this story so good. So if you need any help locating scripts, then you can visit the Internet Movie Script Database or dailyscript.com. Also, if your screenplay takes place in, say, a particular setting that has particular procedures, like for instance a courtroom, then definitely research courtroom proceedings and things like that, or police station or hospital. So if your script explores concepts that are historical in nature, such as slavery, or if it is nonfiction, be sure to research heavily all of the historical concepts that your screenplay explores. So do a Google deep dive or go on Amazon that explores the topic in depth so you can inform yourself. Odds are most screenwriters are skipping this step and their screenplay is suffering because it's coming off as formulaic or generic. Most times, this is just due to lack of specificity and detail. Step number 3, you've heard me say it before and you'll hear it again. What is your logline? I have a video on loglines right here, you can check it out. It'll teach you in depth, show you in depth what a logline is, but this is the guiding light to your entire screenplay. This is the North Star. So if you're writing a screenplay without a logline, you're kind of in the dark in a cave and a bunch of zombies are like coming after you. And you have like a shotgun and you only got 7 bullets, if that made any sense. Bottom line is you need this before you start your screenplay. So don't begin until you've nailed down a 1-sentence explanation of what your script is about. So once again, I have a video on loglines. I'm going to put it in the description below and also in the card above here. And it's going to teach you how to make your logline incredible from start to finish. So please check that video out if you haven't already. Step number 4, index card exercise. So I'm going to need you to write the entire story on an index card, front and back. This gets your story out into the world in the most raw form. Write the whole story from start to finish. What are the coolest scenes that woke you up in the middle of the night? Things that you had to jot down real quick before you forgot them? What are the stunning visuals that you wanted in your screenplay? That beautiful scene that inspired you to write the screenplay in the first place. If you didn't know what your screenplay inspiration was before, then you'll find it here. Do not worry about structure here. Structure comes later. Just have your thoughts flowing without anything holding you back. Have it flow. Come back to this whenever you get discouraged. Here you may even find clues that helps you identify what your writing style is. So this is based off of Blake Snyder's index card exercise found in his book Save the Cat, which is incredible. It's an incredible screenwriting book. I'd highly recommend it. I have it in the background here on my bookshelf, and I'd recommend you go out and grab one. If you'd like to grab it, please click on the link below. It helps support the channel at no additional cost to you. You just click on the Amazon affiliate link and you click on the book, and then it'll, you can buy it and you'll support the channel at the same time. It's a great thing. In his index card exercise, you essentially have to have 40 index cards. So you can choose between whichever one you prefer. So, and he actually wants you to write each and every scene on the 40 index cards. So one scene per index card, 40 scenes. 40 scenes equals your entire screenplay. So feel free to do it this way. I just like the challenge of putting it on one index card front and back because it kind of forces you to put down what the bare bone essentials is in your script. Number 5, film treatment. So this is a 10 to 12 page engaging synopsis of your screenplay. It's written very similarly to how your very own novel would be written. This is a story about your story. It'll have a little dialogue and a lot of action. This script dry run should bring out the passion that you have for your story. It's supposed to be entertaining and easy to follow. So if you want more information on how to write a film treatment, I'll put it in the cards above or in the description below right here so you can check it out. Step numero 6. This is probably the most important, second most important step. So logline is, I would say, super, super important. Second is definitely this. You must have a draft sequence outline or a beat sheet. So I promise this entire video was created so that you will not have writer's block when you are writing your script. So you can just flow. If you skip this step, then writer's block may ensue and it'll also be the least of your worries. So if you make a beat sheet for your film, any major problems that your script has will be identified easily when you look at your draft sequence outline. So you can take a look at this and you can pinpoint what you need to change, what you need to rearrange, anything that you need to take out. You can find 90% of the errors in your script in your draft sequence outline or beat sheet. That's why it's super important, because whenever something goes wrong and you've received feedback from screenwriting competitions, that's the first thing that you have to go to. Because otherwise you're looking at a 90 to 110 page script and you're like, well, where do I, what, page 30? Was that on page 30? I think it was on page 30. So what's a draft sequence outline or a beat sheet? What's a beat sheet? It's way too much for me to cover in this video is what it is. That's why I created an entire series on a beat sheet and your outline, so your screenplay outline. And I'll put the series also in the cards above and also in the description below. It's a lot, and it's great information. So it's primarily based off of Blake Snyder's beat sheet with a few refinements here and there. Step number 7, screenwriting software. I'd always recommend using Celtex. It's a great screenwriting software. If you want to use the industry standard, Final Draft is not free, Celtex is. So if you'd like to use Celtex, it'll suit you really well. You'll use it and you'll get your entire screenplay done without a cinch, without a bat in an eye. It's very simple and it's free. Final Draft is not free. It's about 250 bucks, I think. And so those are the two there. But I've been using Celtex for over 10 years and Celtex gets the job done just fine. Hey, Alan, can I use Microsoft Word? No, but why not? Just don't, okay? Just don't. People. Numero 8. So script format. I have an entire video covering script format in explicit detail right in the cards above and also in the description below. So basically the format is as follows. You're gonna have your cover page, your fade in on the first page, scene heading, action, character, parenthetical, and dialogue. But again, I have an in-depth video exploring this topic in the cards above and also in the description below. Step number 9, and this is the most important step. You just gotta start. And don't stop until you finish. Thanks everyone for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give this video a like and please subscribe if you want to learn more things about filmmaking. Do you have any questions or video requests? Please comment below and let me know, and I'll be sure to respond via a message or a video because I'm listening to you. All right, talk to you next time. See ya.